If you're a single mom and you need some inspiration today, well, this is a perfect video for you. Well, I feel inspired to share with you some of my tips on how I kind of transformed my life from being a very depressed single mom to a happy mom now. And so I want to share with you in this video. Hey guys, it's Lynn Fidetti here and welcome to my channel. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe and press the bell button. And yes, in this video, I'm still in this place called Parklands in the Blue Mountains in Australia. And, you know, with the ISO and lockdown just easing up, we decided to go on a holiday without the kids. So it's just me and my husband, and we're still here. And anyway, it really inspired me to share with you another video about single mum, because I've had a lot of people emailing me, sending me a message on Instagram saying that they're single mum or they are going through some challenges and they just feel like I motivated them and gave them some boost of confidence. And I've only really made one video about single mum, so I thought I'll do another video about that. Okay, so you're a single mum and you feel unmotivated and you feel like all these things that's happened to you has been very miserable and you don't know where to go from here. It's like you have dreams, you have goals, you want to succeed, but you just can't seem to see the next step because it's kind of like very dark. You maybe just got out of a really bad relationship, or you might still be in a relationship. Well, I just want to share with you, I guess, what I would do if I was in that shoe. And maybe this video could be for someone that isn't a single mum, but you're going through a very dark time where you feel like you're probably watching this video because you're looking for the next step. You know that life is bigger and better and you deserve better, but where do you go from here? And so my first tip for you is that promise me from today onwards, it's your fault. Everything is your responsibility. Where you got to now is your fault. Now, it's very confronting, and I know you probably don't want to hear that it's your fault, but to be honest, the reason why I was going through so much challenges in relationships and my life didn't change is because I keep blaming other people. I constantly found that this guy had that problem. Why didn't he do this? My parents were like that. But it was until I realized, no, I was a bad one. I was a stupid one for putting myself in this shoe. I was the one, okay, the birds were coming. I thought it was some people behind me. I was the one that got myself into this. And so realizing that I was the one gave me the power, gave me the now if you got yourself here, you can also get yourself out. Because the thing is, you can't change your circumstance or you can't change other people, but you can change you can change all the actions and the thinking that you've made along the way, and now you can change, right? So that's why I want to make you to see that it's your fault. Now, to acknowledge that it's your fault, this is now the first step is, where did you go wrong? What were you thinking in these past years, or how did you get here? If you've been drinking so much, or if you've been taking drugs, or if you've been dating wrong guys, why? What are you saying to yourself? How have you allowed it to happen? What has happened to you in the past, from maybe the way you're brought up or the way that you have been put down by your family or your friends, that has caused you to have limiting belief or have very low self-esteem. And so let's diagnose that, because we can't move forward from here until we can see our problem. We can see why we got here. And it was until I was trying to discover myself and going, okay, how did I get here? I realized that, oh my God, I have trauma from my relationship with my parents. And I lack love, and I'm a broken person. And so I needed these people to come and fulfill me. So broken person kind of usually attracts another broken person. And so we were just two damaged people hurting one another, right? And so I really want you to take this moment or this time after you watch this video, to analyze who you are. It's all about you. How did you get here, and what are the things you're telling yourself? What are the low self-esteem thoughts you talk to yourself? I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy enough, or whatever it is. Let's put it all down. And it's okay, don't pity yourself, don't feel so depressed. This is the most liberating time. This is a time where it's only up from here. You're going to see all of the bad things you say to yourself, and you're going to go, okay, well, it's time to stop doing that, and let's move on to the next thing. And so after you've done all that, then you can really see how you can reverse all those limiting beliefs and fix those things. So the thing about life and about success is that it's an ever evolving self-improvement. You know, the only reason why I have the success I have now is I constantly worked on myself. I didn't work on myself in that year and then stopped. I just try to find out what's going on in my life and then worked on it and then achieved a level of success then. And then the year after, I'm working more and working more and working more. And then the more you work, the more you realize you can just achieve so much, right? And so, don't think that, people all of a sudden that just got lucky and found this perfect success for something. It's an ever evolving work. So, and when you have all these lists of things that you've said about yourself or maybe your parents have caused these problems for you, you actually work on those specific things. So let's say it's confidence. Okay, so where are you lacking in confidence? And use that as a topic to work on. Where are you? Let's just say you've realized that you don't feel loved because your parents were the ones that gave you issue. I would suggest you working with a life coach, working with a coach to then fix that problem. Go back in time and just mend that. Forgive your parents. Right? For me, over the time, I wrote a letter to my parents. Well, not that I sent it to them, but I wrote it to heal that part of my life. When later on I still had the drinking problem, and so I worked on that. And so this is a time where you just work on yourself, and and I would say the next step is that have faith. And another video that I have is around spirituality, about how I found God. And you really need to now trust in the universe, trust in God that as you go through this process, everything will work itself out. You will be given opportunities. You will be given the next step. The God or universe will give you that next step, but be brave enough to take that next step, right? So as you're working through some problems, whether it's confidence, and then an opportunity comes up for you to, speak at an event. Let's say someone invited you, hey, you seem to have a really great story. Could you please speak at my event? Take that opportunity, please. Those are the signs. The life is giving you the opportunity to do something with it. If maybe you bump into a friend, and a friend says, I think there's this guy that he seems really good for you. Don't shut it down. Go, cool. Be open-minded and go on that date. You never know what that path will bring you. So I want you to be very open-minded as you're going through this journey. You work on yourself, but at the same time, be open and be very aware of opportunities that are starting to come up for you, and then take that next step. Because I find that some people tend to they get given opportunities, they meet the right people, but they don't follow up, they don't take it on board. They just get caught up with their life again and sabotage themselves. Maybe they reach out to a friend, and this friend gave them all these advice, and then they don't really take any of those advice and just go back to doing what they were doing. It's like, what's the point of working on yourself and be given opportunities and given the next step and you don't take it? Well, unfortunately, you won't be going anywhere. Okay, so I just want to share that with you. And I don't want this video to go too long, but that's just the 2 points. I think the difference between me and a lot of people I find in life, or people maybe still in the position that I was in and they didn't change, is that first of all, they weren't willing to do the work. They weren't willing to really dig deep into themselves and what are their problems and constantly work. It's almost like doing studies on yourself and watching so much content on video, on YouTube, books and stuff about everything that you're lacking, right? And working with a life coach and working on yourself. And the next bit is that they go and ask for advice, or they get given an opportunity, but they don't go for it. They just don't turn up. Maybe they get invited to an event and they don't turn up. Maybe they get told to meet someone and they don't meet up. And so that is why they keep sabotaging themselves, and they're still there on that, in the same step. So this video is to motivate you to go, if you are in a dark place, these are the first 2 steps. And this is my second video for, single mums. And I gave a lot of tips on the other video about single mums. So if there is still anything missing and you feel like you need another advice, particularly on something, please let me know. Love to do a video for you guys, because I find that it's just easier for me to answer through a video so other people can learn as well. So do put in the comments below if you have a particular question for me and you're going through a dark time and you're not sure about something. And thank you so much for watching my video, and don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to press the bell button so you get notification when my video is up. And anyway, I better get back to my hubby. He's been very patient. He's just in the room. So I said I just feel like I need to do a video and inspire people. Like as I'm watching this view, I'm just like so grateful with my current life, and I feel like, oh my god, I need to remind and share I don't know, my tips and advice to others so that they could experience something like this one day. So this is a little lake. It's so cute. Anyway, see you guys next time. Bye.